Hello, Sean Parshter here from EP Training and LGVbrokers.co.uk. Just another quick video just to give you a bit of a heads up about HGV training brokers and more importantly how you can avoid a broker. Okay, so we've got 5 tips to give you because, well, what is a broker? A broker is an intermediate, a sales and marketing company, not a training company. Okay, they don't have any vehicles, they don't employ any instructors, and they certainly don't have any training centres. Okay, so here's our 5 tips on how to avoid a broker. Tip number 1, most important thing, visit the training centre. More importantly, don't just visit the training centre, you've got to have a look at the vehicles. If you're speaking to a company that claims to have 30, 40, even 50 training centres around the UK, and more importantly one in your area, I would strongly advise, it's highly recommended, that you go and visit the training company. I said, more importantly, don't just visit the offices, go and have a look at the vehicles. Any reputable local training company would actively encourage you to go and visit them. A broker, on the other hand, will probably no doubt make up excuses about why you can't visit their training centre. So we had one the other week where the guy apparently had an accident, broke his neck as a result of him turning up to have a look at the training centre. Other excuses are not insured, vehicles are out all day. Look, any training company or broker that starts giving you excuses about why you shouldn't visit the company, that's when alarm bells should start ringing. So that's tip number 1. Number 2, don't part with any money over the phone. So a flashy website and a persistent salesperson can give you a full sense of security, and you might want to hand your credit card details over within 10 minutes. Don't. Look, these brokers will tell you whatever you want to hear in order to get your credit card details off you. Once they've got the credit card details, that's it. So don't part with any money over the phone. Go back to step 1, and before you part with any money, go and visit the training centre. Go and have a look at the vehicles. Number 3. If it sounds a bit too good to be true, it normally is. In a time of austerity and high prices, etc., never has a more truer word been spoken. Just remember, right, you're going to be speaking to people over the phone who, in brokers' instances, are sales and marketing people. And again, they will tell you whatever you want to hear to get your money off you. So, you know, passing 4 days, be earning £35,000 a year, all this kind of stuff. Look, there is a demand for drivers out there. There's no two ways about that. But, as we all know, getting a job is a job in itself. With plenty of work out there, you can get your training done with a local training provider, and then you contact the local agencies in your area and go direct to the transport companies to get employment that way. You see, brokers will say, oh, we'll get you a job, you'll be earning £35,000 a year. The jobs that they advertise on their websites, in the main, are taken from other job boards. Number 4, how to avoid a broker. Beware of what I call hybrid brokers. Right, so brokers have been around for about 5 or 10 years now, advertising a lot online. What some of them have done now is bought 1 or 2 vehicles for the purposes of marketing. So they'll take pictures of it, put it on their website. It kind of gives you the impression that, again, they've got training centres all over the UK. Remember, brokers don't employ any instructors. Yeah, all they've got is a vehicle for marketing purposes. They don't have that one vehicle covering 45 different centres. Brokers, all they do is they farm your training out to the cheapest company they can find in the area. So you've got no choice about where you train, how you train, or with whom you train. So, go direct. And our final tip, really, to be assured that you're not going to come across a broker, we've got a website called LGVbrokers.co.uk. Kind of does what it says on the tin, warns people about brokers. More importantly, you can put your postcode in, select HGV or ADR or driver CPC, click on search, and your nearest reputable training provider can be found. You see, if you go online and you type in HGV training in Google, numerous sites turn up on the search results, and a lot of them are brokers. You're not necessarily going to know unless you follow these 5 steps. Number one, really most important, is go and visit the training company. Go and have a look at their vehicles. If they can't accommodate your visit, then alarm bells should start ringing. So use our website, it's nolgvbrokers.co.uk. Don't use a middleman, go direct. Using a broker, much more hassle, more time, and it will cost you more money. So we hope this video has helped you, and we look forward to seeing you again.